Hello everyone, this is Mimi's Crafty Shop, and I'm going to do my tutorial that I've been promising on the TriFold paper bags. Excuse me. But first of all, I wanted to show y'all this. This is a paper bag that I wanted to show you that already started working on and kind of show you how it is looking. These are 15 by 12 paper bags that I got from Amazon, okay? And this is the one I'm going to do up for a giveaway, and I don't think purple gets a lot of love, so I decided to do one in purple. And these are all the beautiful embellishments and stuff that I'm going to be putting on it. Anyway, so I just wanted to kind of show you that right quick. I'm going to move this out of the way, and hopefully I'll get that done this next week and get it up. And I love this flower. I just got that. Isn't that pretty? And also, I wanted to show you this other one that I'm going to be doing for a giveaway. This is going to be a travel notebook. So this is going to be a beautiful butterfly travel notebook that I'm going to do up, and it's going to have this as the fabric on it. And I will be doing that as a giveaway for people that are subscribed to my YouTube for both of those. So check it out, y'all. Hopefully in the next week. Anyway, let's get started on this tutorial. Okay, you're going to need this 12 by 15 bag. Where you buy these is at Amazon. That's where I got mine. First of all, on these bags, they have little flaps on them. And I'm hoping that I'm in frame. These little flaps here, I always get my permanent glue stick, and I glue all these down. And the reason I do that is because when you fold all this up, you're going to make pockets out of this. And this, if you don't fold these down, they tend to kind of cause a little bit of a problem with your stuff, you know, your embellishments or your ephemera and stuff you want to put in the pockets. So glue all that down, and then you're going to take, for some reason I have some glue on my, get that off there. You're going to take this opening here, and you're going to put some glue on it, and you're going to fold it in and glue it down. These are really easy, fun to do. I mean, they are a little time consuming, but I enjoy doing them, and I've had some requests for some tutorials on it. So make sure that you get this folded to where it's, you know, matched up inside here, because if you don't, then it won't come out right when you fold it up. But you will be needing, I use this Collage Pauge. It's by Aleene's, and you can get this at Hobby Lobby. I'm sure you can get it online. It's the matted finish. It's water resistant, glue sealer, and finish. It is fantastic, and I recommend you use that with this project. Okay, next what you're going to do, see how that's not even? It needs to be even, because if it's not, when you fold this thing, it's not going to come out right. So that is one little step that's important, but you can trim that off. So that could be an easy trim off fix if you need to. Like that. So you can trim that to make sure it's even, or even use your cutting thing. But you're going to fold it where this sack is put together. You're going to fold it up 4 inches. So what I do is just take my ruler and I measure 4 inches, and I just kind of get my bone folder out. You will need a bone folder for this. I recommend, or whatever you like to use, but to me a bone folder gives a better crease on this. And you know, you need about a 4-inch all the way across. And of course, when you're doing a tutorial, it never seems to be nothing. It's like everything's crooked. It looks straight. And then what you're going to do is you're going to actually fold this with the pocket on the outside. Match up the edges. Use your bone folder again. Get your clear little creases. You're going to fold it back line up your edges again. And then do it again on this side. Because I am kind of in a hurry, this may not be exactly perfect, but you know, if you take a little bit more time on folding this up, it really, it comes out pretty good. And then once you get it folded, your next step is going to be put on your scrapbook paper, which I've already got it cut out, and I've already filmed this once, so yes, I've already got one on there. But, you know, like when we film stuff, it never turns out exactly right, so I said, well, I'm going to film it again. And that's what I'm doing. So, I just kind of color coordinate my paper, and your paper is going to be, when you cut your papers, you need to cut them 7 3/4 by 3 1/2. And that's this one right here, the long one. I will have all the measurements down in the description, not prescription. And so, you know, you don't have to write everything down now. But what I do is, and the smaller one for the pocket, which I always color coordinate with it, you know, you can do it any way you want to. But it is 3 1/2 by a little bit under 4 inches. You know, I don't. The reason why I say that is because I'm not just terrific with measurements, but I make sure that I have a little bit of edge of the brown showing because I like that. And I always mix this with water a little bit. I have me a little bowl sitting over there with my handy dandy water in there. And be generous with this glue because it does kind of absorb in there, and it will dry clear, and so it will be fine. And I like this glue because it also makes your book a little sturdier. So, because it is made out of paper bag, you know, so this will make it sturdier and make it look better, I think. Kind of gives it a little bit of a shimmer, you know, a finished look to it. So you just kind of line it up. And I just kind of, you know, eyeball it really. I don't get all crazy about everything, but I just kind of eyeball it. And this is a very messy job, but somebody's got to do it, right? Make sure that your bottom piece that's going to be your pocket it's facing the opposite direction, because you will be folding that up on the inside, and you want it to be facing the opposite direction as your scrapbook paper on the top. And this is a really fun project. I mean, you know, I'm doing a Halloween right now, and I know children loved Halloween. So this would be a fun project to do this with your grandkids or your children, because it's a lot of just gluing and, you know, I mean, there's some things that they may not can do, but, you know, you could help them, and you could let them kind of help you do stuff. But see how that turns out, and once it, like I said, once it dries, it will dry clear and be real, like I showed you that other one. And then what you're going to do next is, once it dries and you get all that front on there, like this beautiful purple one that I've already done, and believe me, this was done an hour ago, so that shows you how fast it dries, and it feels fantastic. I turn it over on the other side, and I'm going to put a pocket on that side. And I just take a regular lunch bag. You can use anything you want, but this is what I use. I take a regular lunch bag, and I literally just fold it in half, and I cut it. The opening side, you know, where in the end of the bag, I cut it at, make sure you got it folded right. I cut it at 3 1/2, folded. Things kind of not cutting very good right at the moment, but cut it at 3 1/2, and you can see that right here, you're going to put this, you kind of center it on the top part in the middle. You're actually going to sew that down. I use my sewing machine on all this project, and I really like that because to me it's faster. And what you're going to do with this is, again, you're going to glue the flaps down on this. All the flaps need to glue down because you don't want this stuff moving around on you, and best to do it before you really get too far in there. And most of y'all, you know, have worked with this kind of stuff, and you know, just like the glue, you use what glue you like. This is just what I use, and it works for me, but you know, everybody has something different they use. And also, just like I got this technique, this type of these trifolds from, this isn't something I thought of. I'm not that creative. I wished I was. But I got it from another lady that makes them, and I have given her name and her tutorial on my YouTube. Her name is Cafe Girl, I think that's her name. And she's got a tutorial on it. She's a real sweet lady, has a big group of followers on YouTube. Y'all might want to check her out. She's just an excellent crafter. And I also kind of glued those, that flap inside too. You see this flap right here? I kind of just put my glue stick in there and pick one side that I'm going to use to glue down, and I just kind of stick it in there and glue it down a little bit. I've done these several ways. I've actually used the big paper bags for these two. So it's just up to you what you want to use. You know, I mean, you can get these trash bags, I mean these lunch bags at Walmart or any of your local grocery stores. And most of us have some of these in our stash. So once you get that on there, get that glued down, then you know, that's something that you're going to use on that side. But let me show you how I do this. Yeah. Once I do that, once I get that on there and glued down, I'm going to take, I'm going to cut some of these out and actually use these on here and glue them down just like I did on the front. And I'm showing the purple one because it's right here. These are, I can't remember what these, let's see what these are measured at. I measured these at 3.5, I think, by a little less than 5. Yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue these on there and then glue them on this side. And you know, I'm gonna sew this down afterwards because I want all my stuff on there first. Sometimes I put pockets on here. You know, I sew stuff on there, embellishments, ephemera, whatever. And then once you get that on there, then you're gonna put your, all that is dried. These are my signatures that I use, and I'm actually going to do in the part 2 on, you know, once I do put my signatures on and everything, and I'll show y'all how it looks, but these actually go on this side. So anyway, thank y'all so much for watching, and y'all stay tuned because I'm going to do another video on part 2, and I appreciate it. Thank y'all.